we've created something different, but I think it would be nice for them to know their history from further back.
I think we've got our last question, unless wait for me. Okay, so we've got one more there. So this person here first, and then we'll come to you.
Thank you. Marhaba Zainab, Masal Khair. Nice to have you, and thank you so much for the book, for the documentary. I've seen the documentary, I haven't read the book yet, and I look forward to it. I found the documentaries about Sudan particularly very engaging and very genuine, and I think there is something refreshing about hearing about the history of Sudan from someone who's belonged to the continent and belonged to Sudan, so thank you for that. I am a peace builder. I'm also a SOAS alumni. And I take every opportunity to advocate for peace builders, and especially for Sudan now. There is a growing sort of misinformation, disinformation, polarizations happening, which is also fueling the war, equally as the kind of armed conflict. And there's also opportunity here for diaspora and someone like you with the great platforms in the UK and well respected in Sudan as well, to influence and to influence both the UK and all the actors to engage meaningfully in Sudan and to counter misinformations and de-escalate.
Thank you very much indeed. We're doing what we can, but thank you. Thank you for your comments.
Shukran, Habibi. Indeed. This book, I've got mine in already, so yeah, you've got at least one person back there. Black history, I believe, right? It's very important that we have this book because Black history, as I see, in the not too distant future, particularly in America, it's going to be demonized, and they're going to put it under this thing as CRT, as I see it, and it's going to be something that is going to be used as I can say, as a weapon against us people who are not African. So I think this sets the record straight. Back in the day, Margaret Thatcher said there's no such thing as society. Her successor has said there's no such thing as the black community. Could you, on closing and generally, could you comment on that comment, please?
No, of course. I mean, I said at the outset, I'm a Pan-Africanist, and I think that, I mean, obviously I believe, in global institutions and so on, but I do think that, Africans have to look to the continent themselves. I'm not talking about the diaspora so much here, but Africans themselves, and I think that, the suffering you do see on the continent is something that troubles me tremendously. 640 million people in Africa don't have access to electricity. I've seen too many kids doing their homework by candlelight, or walking long distances to school and so on. So I think that there is, of course, such a thing as a black community, just as there's a European community, there's a European Union, and so on. So yes, of course, there is a black community, and I would say that the diaspora can help people living on the continent. We see that through remittances and that kind of thing. But I would like to see Africans mobilise their own domestic resources in order to, promote peace and prosperity, or as the young Sudanese gentleman said here, you've got to give Africans agency. And I think that the black community, wherever they are in the diaspora, should help to effect that. So I would say there is a black community, but we accept allies and help from anybody who's willing to give it, as long as we're in the driving seat.
Can we have a round of applause? A reminder that you can grab a copy of the book in the mezzanine and get it signed by Zeinab as well. I am so excited that we've been able to open the festival, and I hope we'll see you tomorrow and the rest of the days. Have a lovely, lovely evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Deep thanks to you both. Thank you, Paula. That was just an incredible conversation. Thank you all for coming. Please come back. Please fill out the feedback forms. Please donate. We're here all week, and it'd be wonderful to have you back here. Thank you again.